Aloha and welcome, video viewers. You notice a lot of stuff has happened. Well, I apologize. I messed up my video recording program. So, the last time I recorded stuff, it recorded all audio. I did the same thing with my Starbound. I've got to keep tabs on this. My apology. I will try my best to have it not happen again. But at very least, this episode isn't going to be boring, because it sounds like the Goblin army is on its way. Goblin army should eat up the day west. Yeah, this way. Yep, here they are. I'm gonna lose a couple of people on there, unfortunately. A bit farther this way. That way the teleporting guys. Teleporting wizards don't get me. Or get my NPCs. Let me go ahead and fix that so they can pop up here. Standoff on the lone hill. King of the mountain. Goblin siege day. The goblins are going to keep at this all throughout the day, so I'm glad I decided to switch up to here. FYI guys, if you haven't figured it out, there is a certain limit to how many items can be on the screen at one time. That's why I'm risking, well, risking. They do hardly any damage to me, because I'm so high level. I don't know if I said this before, I'll go ahead and say it again. The way the level system works is, the higher you are, the more damage you do to them, but less experience you get from them. And that works both ways. So if I were to go up against a hard mode enemy that's way over my level, he would decimate me. But if I managed to beat him, I would gain uber amounts of levels. I'm gonna get a lot of money out of this one. I do apologize, guys. In the last episode, in the episode you guys didn't see, I leveled up Bless. What Bless does is it gives me all these buffs up here you see. Health regeneration, mana regeneration, swiftness, iron skin, shine, magic power increase, and obsidian skin. So, provided I keep Bless active, which is pittance in comparison to the actual buffs that you need to potion up for, I can have all these buffs maintained. I think it's like 8 minutes per cast. In addition, I beat the Eater of Worlds, the large serpent vile boss. He turned out to be easy, and I do mean easy. I stood there, taking all the damage, didn't even heal. Mind you, this stick was a large portion of why that happened, because it dealt a lot of damage to it. But from what I've heard on the forums and stuff like that I've perused, this stick loses its viability in hard mode. One big banner, cool. Alright, I need to post up my banners. In the last episode I also got... Oh, harpoon! No, I got that in this episode, but I got a slime banner. I'll go ahead and post that up in this one. I'm still really sorry, guys, that I am screwing up on my video capture stuff. It's very unprofessional. You guys are also missing out on things, although a lot of stuff happened, but it was over the course of like half an hour. Oh. Just wondering what he's gonna do. With the health regen on, they do like no damage. Now, there's going to be a lot of you that are saying that this mod is overly cheap and this and that. Bear in mind, I was supposed to be in hard mode by now. I just took an extra long period of time trying to get my class. So that's one of the reasons why I'm much higher level than I should be for staying in easy mode. Or normal mode. I don't know what you'd call it, but... And the mode that is not hardcore mode. Or hard mode. Still do plan on attacking the wall of flesh, but I figured I'd want to get some armor, because the wall of flesh is not something to laugh at. This weapon may very well be its undoing, but I'm in hardcore mode with this character. I got one shot at this. I want to make sure it counts. So when the night comes, I'm gonna fight Cthulhu's Eye. I'm gonna decimate it. And I'll fight it twice, so I can get more stuff to get some armor. Maybe even the better pickaxes. Excuse me. Another harpoon gun. Oh, apparently 3 of them. Goody goody gumdrops. I guess when they said all day, they meant in the night too. I don't like the spiky balls, so I end up selling them. There. See, stat points unused. 670 spiky balls. Grinding through the goblin. This is kind of boring after a while because there's no like threat involved. Woo! Tearing through hundreds of goblins is fun and everything. I wonder if I could. Yeah, cool. Kind of figured he would do like no damage to me. I plan on fighting the Eater Worlds again on camera. And kinda hurt. There we go. A 4th harpoon. Goody. I just, like, don't care. The eyeball boss is just so easy to deal with, given my high level and overpowered weapon. And we're done. Beat 2. I have Cthulhu's. So now the fucker's blind, unless he's got more than 2 eyes. Given the fact that this world is only corruption, you will not see the brain of Cthulhu unless someone wants me to create a world with Crimson in it. This mod allows you to actually choose whether it's going to be Crimson or corruption in your world. Believe me, that's a huge bonus. Instead of wasting all that time making the world, letting it load up, then coming in and going, oh, nope, this is the wrong world. You can immediately go, I want this world. I don't want this world. Even before you are done. Well, looks like this episode's gonna be nothing but this Goblin army. Kinda sorry about that. At least it's, you know, some type of action. Even though it's just mostly me mowing through them. I just woke up, guys. Yeah, it severely looks like this episode's gonna be nothing but Goblin army attack. I do deeply apologize for messing up and not having you guys see the very one-sided battle between me and the Eater of Worlds. But I do promise that I will, on camera, fight him again. Even though it's superfluous and, you know, unnecessary. My inventory's filling up on nothing but harpoons. I don't mind the harpoon too much. I found use for it. Not for very long, but I did find use for it. It all depends on what weapons you have. Hey, it's raining again. Ugh. Come on. That's right. One of the things I hated about the archers is you couldn't interrupt their shots. Whereas the wizards, although they can teleport anywhere, you could shoot down their shots. I'm trying to do some things fancy so it's not completely mind-numbing. I've already got over 1,000 spiky balls. Really need to keep tabs on my audio or my recording equipment or software. wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't my fault. Because then I'd go, oh well, that happened, sorry about that, and move on. But I'm the one that screwed it up by not switching it over to the proper channel and whatnot. Squish, squish, squish. Yeah, less entire reason why I got the class. The secondary reason why I got the class is combat abilities. Goblin Warrior. Combat abilities increases the damage of magical items you utilize by 20%. And I increased the healing ability to 10, so I heal a lot when I do heal. Got the Warrior Banner. And then I got Vile Punishment up to rank 10. Vile Punishment increases the damage I do to vile creatures, such as those from corruption, by 20%. So that includes the Vile Boss. I've got 21 gold off of this fight so far. That's fucking awesome. Excuse my language. Oh no! They hurt me! And I regenerated before I could even cast heal. Wow. Thus far, I haven't lost a single NPC. Well, outside of the guy in the very, very beginning where he died because I was building my house. I got a new guide, so that's fine. And he's gonna die again when I have to face the wall flesh. That thing. Man. I might end up having to cut this short during the goblin attack. Because I'm not sure what it means by day. If it's actually saying 24 hours, screw that. Oh, come on. Because of the rain and the clouds, I can't tell what time it is. Oh, 9 a.m. I forgot I made a silver pocket watch. It'll keep me accurate up to the 30-minute mark in world. So it's now 10 a.m. So it might be going for 24 in-game hours. I'm hoping it's in-game hours, because if it's out-game hours, that's bullshit. If I remember correctly, the other sieges aren't messed with as much. Except the Goblin Thief banner. So you won't have to worry about like this for the Pirate Siege or the Legion of Cold, Snowman Legion, whatever. Assuming that I get that far. Because once I go into hard mode, if I do go into hard mode, which I'm sincerely thinking that I will, just because I'm outside of a couple of hiccups here and there, been having fun. I'm gonna sell those suckers as soon as I can. Ooh, Goblin Archer banner. I got 4 spots left. Ow. I'm getting so little experience off of these guys. I heal a lot with this healing spell, so I'm not too concerned about dying. Oops. I just need to keep tabs on my buffs and whatnot. Because they increase my armor, and they increase a lot of good stuff. They make me survive longer. Tackle is useful for like meleeing range stuff, because while in it, especially if you have flying abilities and stuff like that, you become invulnerable. Oh man. Getting close to the end, I hope. Yep, this whole episode is just gonna be the Goblin army attack. I apologize. You'll have become very acquainted with this hill. If it wasn't for the fact that I've already inadvertently cut some footage from you guys, I would just cut this whole thing out. Because this is boring as sin to me. I mean, it was fine for like the first 10 minutes. Because it was the Goblin army attack, which was awesome. But now it's just dragging on and on. what? Next time the Goblin army attacks, I'll go ahead and cut the footage, because you've already seen it, and you can tell how boring it is. It's probably going to even be on this very same mountain. Hill. Whatever. Well, we're close to running out of time as it is. But this does unlock the possibility of getting the Goblin Tinkerer in the dungeon. Oh, come on. End the day. I'd say there's been so many guys I'm about to blow up, but that's complete falsitude. Lie. Whatever. I'm getting a lot of money off of this, though. Already at 28 gold. There we go. You know what, guys? I'm gonna cut it here. Well, as always, have fun, be safe, and aloha.